Hey guys, Joshua with Ironhorse Classics. Today what we got for you is a 1970 C10, but it's not just us putting on the show today. This is Corey from Collin County Customs, and this is a collaboration project that we did together. Ironhorse Classics, we did all the paint, body fitment, body working, all that good stuff, and Collin County put the heart and soul in this thing with the power plant and the drive lines. Corey, let's go ahead and walk through the truck, man. Show me what you guys did.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's tell you a little bit about the truck. So it's a 70 C10. It's actually out of California. It was a stalled project that our customer found and had shipped to our shop in McKinney, Texas. Speak about the powertrain a little bit. It is a Gen 3 LS block that actually came with the project. It's got a 3-liter Whipple supercharger with the Wagner serpentine drive system. It's going to make about 1,000 horsepower, maybe just under. We're still breaking it in. It already had a ProTech no limit chassis. It had a cab. The cab was really rough. It's got a 4L80 transmission. We went through that. We're still in break-in miles, but we're going to find out the final dyno numbers. We're expecting it to be close to 1,000 horsepower. Did the forge line wheels. It's got wheelwood brakes. It's got a 9-inch rear end with 330 gears. Actually got the floating axles, which is pretty cool. Brand new cab, like I said, all new, brand new sheet metal. If anybody's ever dealt with that, they know how difficult it is to get all that stuff to line up. Between us and Ironhorse, we really nailed it. It looks really good. We're very, very pleased with how it looked. Pretty basic and stock interior. Took the factory seat. We got rid of all the springs, and we did a memory foam, real leather Alcantara inserts. It's got carbon fiber door panels, and we kind of touched some places with carbon fiber. We didn't get real crazy, so we did the door panels. We got the trim on the headlights is carbon fiber. Our goal is just to have a very clean, very simple kind of performance muscle truck, and I think we kind of hit it out of the park there. We had to raise the bed. We had to do a lot of body modifications to get it to this level, but I think we really nailed it out of the park. So I think it kind of speaks for itself.
As this project was coming along, we were moving this vehicle back and forth between our shops, all right? So it's about a good 45-minute drive from our place up to Collin County Customs. Once the chassis was painted and everything was all done with that, it goes on the trailer and went back to Collin County. They hung the suspension, dropped the power plant in there, came back to us. We did some body fitment, some panels, got the cab, everything associated with it, put the bed to the right height and everything, and then sent it back again. Then it got wiring, all that kind of stuff. So many times this car's been passed back and forth between our shops. When it came to paint, this thing had to be loud. It had to have an awesome paint color to match what was underneath the hood and all the Collin County work that was done to it. So we went with a 2016 Aston Martin Sage Green was our base color that we kind of started out with. Customer came in, viewed it, wasn't a big fan of all the gold that comes in that color. So there's a lot of gold flake in it. So what we ended up doing was we pulled that color code, removed all the gold from it, and then put silver in its place, gave him some spray outs, tweaked a little bit of the tinting, and it came up with this color here. So this is Ironhorse's take on a 2016 Aston Martin color, all right? You'll notice as you go through the car and look at it, there's places where the paint goes from gloss on the outside to satin on the inside. So like the firewall was a satin finish, the dash and a lot of the interior trim pieces are gonna be satin. And then when it came to the bed, we did a lot of cool stuff in collaboration with Collin County, all right? So this has a corrugated metal bed floor in there like you would get out of an 80s, 90s and above vehicle. So this thing would have come with wood slats in the back of them. Most of them did anyways. So after the tubbing was done, got the bed all custom made and everything, got the metal put in it, we added some satin finish to our clear on it and then added some actual hardeners and stuff in there so that in the event you did want to throw a couple chairs or something like that into the back of it, that paint is actually built and durable. We put a lot of time and effort into making sure that it could be usable as well. So that's something that's really important to both of our shops is we don't build cars that just look good from a distance. Like these cars are driven. These cars, they ride them hard. They take them out to shows. They do burnouts in them. So we build cars for customers that want to use them, all right? So that's something that's near and dear to both of our shops. But we've seen enough of the car from the outside. I think it's time that we take a ride in it, go see what she does down the road.
Cruising around in the C10, it's got all the creature comforts anybody would want. You got cold air conditioning, you got a radio if you want to turn it on. I personally like to listen to the exhaust. You got tilt steering, you got a nice grippy steering wheel if you want to go to the track. The glove box is actually an adjustable with a key tune that you can switch to different tune levels. So say you want to go cruising with the wife, you can put it on mild, and if you want to get wild, you can turn it up to the crazy tune and squeeze all the power out of the truck, kind of depending on your mood and what you're wanting to do. Considering this is basically a Pro Tech no limit chassis that you can take out to the road course, or you could go down to Sonic and get ices with your kids in it. It does everything. Got, you know, fully adjustable coilover suspension if you want to make it stiffer, want to make it softer. Just kind of has all those creature comforts you would want, and the best of everything. You know, not anything too wild, not too crazy as far as interior stuff, but just very clean, simple build. And it's, you know, something that I personally would drive every day. So when we first got this truck out of California for our customer, when we got it to the shop, we realized it was going to be a little bit more work than what we assumed. So we had to replace all the sheet metal. We had to kind of change our game plan a little bit. We were just going to kind of build it quick and dirty, and that quick and dirty build kind of turned into what you see now, which is kind of a very, very nice truck. And as it progressed, it kind of got a little more involved, and which we're very happy and pleased with how everything kind of turned out. The paint, the bodywork, everything is beyond our expectations, and we're very happy with the build. The engine, powertrain, you know, making anywhere from 600 up to close to 1,000 horsepower. At the touch of a key, you're ready to rock and roll. It's just a fun truck to drive around. It's a fun truck to be in. It gets a lot of looks. Every show we put it in, it's won. And it's actually going to most likely be for sale here pretty soon. If anybody's interested, you know, feel free to reach out to us. If you want something you can jump in and go that doesn't need anything, you don't have to worry about waiting on a build or going to a shop waiting to have it built. This thing's ready to rock and roll. Not to mention it sounds awesome, and it'll punch you in your seat. And that is just the break-in tune that we had, which it made about 600 horsepower, shutting it down about 5,200 RPM. We still have a lot of room to go in the tune. We're still breaking it in, like I said, and this thing is just going to be an absolute riot when it's all said and done.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about this thing. If you like this kind of thing, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you look up Collin County Customs and give them a like, man, and check out their page. Awesome company, man. I can't say enough about those guys. We're also doing another collaboration project with Collin County right now, so stay tuned and look for that video when it comes out. It's a 1958 convertible Impala. Beautiful build, gorgeous, man. You guys are going to love it when it comes out. So let me know in the comments down below what do you think about our C10 and what's your favorite part.